From 68 to 16, we have evolved down to just the Sweet 16 over the course of really 6 days of the NCAA tournament. And this tournament has proven that this is why they call it March Madness. Welcome, and let's talk about the 16 remaining schools and what's happened over the past 48 hours. The big winners so far are the SEC and the Big East, each with 3 teams surviving through the weekend. Alabama looks to have the easiest path remaining to the Final Four with another 20-some point victory over Maryland. Leaving in their path is San Diego State, and then the winner of Creighton and Princeton. Yes, Princeton, the Ivy League champions, after knocking off Arizona. We call them SEC light because the running joke is Missouri still thinks they're part of the SEC, but most of us accept their money, but not them. 21 points. Really, Mizzou? This is why you get the respect that you get, or the lack of respect that you get. And I'm a Missouri basketball fan, but 21 points to Princeton? Come on, man. At least Auburn lost to Houston, the number 2 overall team, and the team with the number 1 defensive efficiency in the nation. So Auburn's out. Houston's in. All right. ACC's down to 1 school, and that's Miami. Miami beat up the Big Ten's representative, Indiana. How's the Big Ten doing? Oh, it's down to the big one, Izzo. Okay? Don't ever bet against Izzo. Okay? If you do, you better do it on multiple sheets. So, Sparty, the Spartan Nation, if you will. Michigan State knocked off Shaka Smart, darn it. Can't get into the Sweet 16 to save his life. We got that going on. So Michigan State is advancing in the same bracket that is Rocky Top and Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic, I guess now is the darling of the tournament. That was a fun game to watch with them and FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson. And it just, the better team ended up winning. Okay. You know, FDU didn't even win their conference tournament because of Merrimack and that whole stupid transition rule that is now outdated itself. So when you're 310 in the net rankings, you played above your pay grade, and they did that. Now they're going to have a real test in Rocky Top on Thursday night, where Michigan State will face Kansas State of the Big 12, okay? Also remaining in the Big East is Xavier, and they're going to take on the Longhorns. And that actually could be a great matchup. Xavier has Sean Miller as a head coach. That's all you need to know, okay? Start with Sean Miller and work your way out. Arkansas is going to take on Connecticut now. Arkansas, yes, upset the defending national champions, Kansas. Fun fact for you, folks. This is now 5 straight years the defending champion has been out before the Sweet 16. Did not qualify for the Sweet 16. 5 straight years. So I'm going to have to remember that next year because I haven't remembered it yet. So Arkansas, this is Eric Musselman's, and keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt on. It's not funny. It wasn't funny 5 years ago with Nevada. It still ain't cute, okay? If I want to take my shirt off now, I could take my shirt off now. It ain't showing nothing. Come on, dude. I want to root for Arkansas, but you make me reasons why I don't want to root for you, okay? And you got a real team. You got a real squad. You got some real good players. Keep your shirt on, period, okay? Anyway, Arkansas, 5 straight years, Eric Musselman has made it to at least the Sweet 16, if not the Elite 8, sometimes with Nevada, and now 3 consecutive with Arkansas. So he's doing something right there as far as playing in March in the tournament. Connecticut's advanced past St. Mary's, and it's funny. St. Mary's is big man in the middle, made VCU's 2 big men look silly, but yet ended up with only 4 points in the Connecticut games. It's all about matchups. And then you got UCLA and Gonzaga advancing on to round out the brackets. So there's your Sweet 16. There's my initial takeaways Alabama should have the easiest pathway. One of the dream matchups in the making for the Elite Eight possibly could be Texas and Houston. I like Tennessee and Michigan State to represent the East and figure out who's going to the Final Four there. And then UCLA and Arkansas to battle it out for the Western spot of the Final Four. Let's see how you think, Crew Nation. All right, what are your thoughts? Make sure you comment below and put who you like advancing, what your takeaways for the weekend were. Finally, before we let you go, here are my game balls for each of the 16 winners of these past two games, rounds of games, the round of 32.